Oh, hi guys. Welcome to Nikki's World. I'm Nikki, your host, and today we got a lot to go through today, and we got a lot of the things to talk about. I got two articles that I want to go through today, and boy, are they interesting to talk about and review. Okay, but before we go any further, guys, if you guys love Nikki's World so much, please consider donating a cup of coffee, because for a price of a cup of coffee at Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts, guys, you guys help keep this podcast show alive, and you guys help me curate more stories and more topics like this to talk about. Also, guys, I do accept Bitcoin donations. I'm also on Patreon if you guys want to sponsor this podcast show. If you guys love this podcast show very much, please hit that like, subscribe. Please give me a review, good, bad, and the ugly. And before we get this show on the road today, guys, literally, guys, if you guys love this episode and any of my other episodes on Nikki's World, please consider sharing this across all the social media platforms that are out there today. Woo! That was a lot, man. That was really a lot. I had a lot to go through. Yeah, this week was very stressful and all that, and yes, it was very painful this week. But I'm glad I'm diapered up as always, and I'm ready to podcast with you for y'all today. So we got a lot to go through today, folks. Okay, so we literally have a ton of things we got to talk about. Okay, first off, guys, I want to talk about this article that I saw on the Daily Wire. And yes, by the way, guys, anything that I talk about that is article related will be in the description below for all my listeners to read and cite from. Okay. So, from the Daily Wire today, Bill Maher, never-ending woke competition is destroying America. We've already lost to China. Yes, I've been saying this time and time again. In this country, we are in a never-ending competition on who can go more woke than everyone else. It's like China and Russia are literally sitting at a bar somewhere and laughing at us and laughing all the way to the bank and eating our damn lunch as this country is falling apart and we're descending into madness. We're literally basically destroying this country within. China and Russia don't even literally have to go to war with the U.S. All they have to do is pay off the Democrat Party, and next thing you know, the Democrats are destroying the country from within. And China and Russia, all they're doing is sitting at the bar or at the beach and watching the United States destroy itself from within. If people don't wake up and see this, I don't know what's it going to take, because literally wokeness is destroying this country. Wokeness is destroying what it means to be the United States of America. Okay? China doesn't care about wokeness. China doesn't care about like your PC or your diversity and shit. They don't give a rat's ass. In fact, this is why, guys. This is why China is eating our lunch. And in about an hour, they're going to go hungry and they're going to be eating again. This is why, guys, Bill Maher, even though he's a liberal, he's right 9 times out of 10. 9 times he's already like doing stuff for the libs, but the 10th time he's right for the common man. Okay? Literally, it's like this. In China, they don't give a flying fuck about Dr. Seuss or your woke agenda or your structural racism or whatever racism that you prescribe to. Okay? China is literally milking our lunch, you know? They're basically eating us dry. And if you don't believe me, in China, they built a skyscraper in 19 days. In America, we're locked down, going online the internet, looking for toilet paper on the black market. Literally, guys, I have to agree with Bill Maher on this one. You know, I literally do, man. And in the video, it's amazing, man. It's amazing how this country has descended to wokeness and basically destroying this country within. China literally doesn't even have to shoot a bullet at America. They don't. All China has to do is like this: pay off the Democrat Party, and there you go. The country's destroyed. This is why, guys, like this, man. Wokeness is the biggest threat to this country. You know, woke culture, cancel culture, that's not going to do anything to help this country, okay? Instead, we've gone backwards instead of forward. It just amazes me, guys. It just amazes me how so often, guys, that in this country that we can go from being the greatest country on earth with President Trump to being the laughing stock of the world with the illegitimate president, okay? Basically, like this. I have to say this, and this is a quote from the article, okay? And I'm going to read this for verbatim. In 2 generations, China has built 500 entire cities from scratch, moved the majority of their huge population from poverty to middle class, and mostly cornered the market in 5G and pharmaceuticals. Oh, and they brought Africa. Let me put it to you this way. If China can do this in 2 generations, while in America, they're trying to be woke, broke, and basically like eating each other alive over who's more woke, who's more PC, who's more liberal than thou. This is when you know like this. The United States of America, as we know it, is screwed. It's done. It's finished. It is over with. Okay? This is why it's like this. I sit there and every day question, who are the idiots that voted for the illegitimate president? Okay? I want to know, who are the idiots? Okay? Really? I want to know. Because for some reason, guys, you got Bill Maher who's saying like this, who is finally saying that wokeness is basically destroying the country, and China is eating our lunch and is about to become the dominant superpower in the next coming decade. And I kind of want to sit there and I go like this. You're the reason why China is basically eating our lunch and possibly our dinner and breakfast. And while we're still playing the wokeness crap that the leftists and liberals are doing, China is already dominating the world. You can't even go around the world without a yen. So basically it's like this. You leftists are destroying the country, and here's the thing. Nice job, idiots. While you're destroying the country with your wokeness, your PC cancel culture, and your diversity and crap, China is already eating our damn lunch, and probably when this podcast is done, they're going to be hungry and want another one. So you tell me, China can build a like high-speed rail in a matter of months, whereas in America, it would take decades before you ever see high-speed rail. Okay? And in China, you got kids who are going back to school and are always temperature checked before they walk into the classroom. Where in America, you got kids who are watching TikTok and not even learning, and possibly learning through online or Zoom, which has no interaction. You gotta wonder, guys. You gotta wonder. Reading from this article, you gotta wonder. We're all silly people in this country now. And right now, Russia and China are at a bar somewhere laughing their asses off at the United States. And we've become the biggest laughingstock in the world. And then you wonder why our allies don't have confidence in us. Just because now we have an incompetent, illegitimate president, and a socialist democratic party that's trying to destroy this country to the damn freaking ground, you gotta really wonder, guys, why our allies around the globe are not trusting us anymore. Why our allies are very weary of wanting to work with us. You gotta wonder. It's because the socialist Democrats have instilled this policy of wokeness, cancel culture, PC culture, political correctness, okay? You gotta wonder, has any of that crap ever elevated society? Have any of that crap ever made society smarter? Because I tell you what, China's already way ahead of us in terms of everything. They're right now on 5G while we're on 4G. This is why, guys, like this. China's eating our lunch. And people better wake up and realize this, because by the time this illegitimate president is long gone, China will already be the dominant power in the world. They'll supplant the United States. And if you don't believe me, look at the Chinese Navy, for example. They're building more ships than we are. They're building I'll tell you this, they're building submarines like every month. They're building destroyers, frigates, cruisers, even corvettes as fast as we can binge watch on Netflix. That's just scary, man. That's just scary. After reading this article and watching the YouTube video, you know, it's like this. We already lost to China. That's not a matter of if, man. It's just that the results of losing to China haven't come in yet. And boy, they will come in, guys. Boy, they will come in. The losses that we lost to China, they're coming soon, guys. They're coming down the road. And I'm telling you this, guys. I'm telling you this. People better realize this. That China is basically gonna surpass the United States no matter what we do. Okay? And I don't care if you're still on this woke culture, cancel culture, PC culture, leftist and diversity crap. That's not going to help society. Even the Chinese know that. Even the Chinese know that diversity and woke culture and cancel culture doesn't do a thing for society. That's why like this, that China can put a 57-story skyscraper in 19 days, and China could build a 4,000-room hospital in 10 days during the pandemic. This is why, guys, China is literally eating our damn lunch. And if you don't wake up and realize this, it's going to be too damn late, okay? It's like, if you look at it like this, while China is recovering from this pandemic, we're still on lockdowns. We're still trying to find how we can socialize while still being confined in our house. I hate to say this, guys. I hate to say this. I literally hate to say this, guys. That our country is screwed no matter how you slice it, no matter how you call it. Our country is screwed beyond all recognition. And you can thank the leftists, the liberals, and the Democrats who installed a socialist Democrat party into this country, including the illegitimate president. So you can thank them for that. Okay? You could thank them because China bankrolled them, and as a result, China is watching them destroy this country from within. China doesn't even have to fire a damn missile at us. Doesn't even have to drop a bomb on us. All China has to do is pay off the Democrats and watch them destroy this country from within. That's all China does. China just essentially just bankrolls the left to destroy this country. And we're watching that happen as we speak. Okay? And we're watching China eat the very lunch that we started. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. The left, when they see a problem, they freaking kick the can down the road. How long are you going to kick the can down the road? China, on the other hand, when they see a problem, they fix it. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I just want to know is like this. How come in this country it takes millions of dollars of study, like public hearings and that, and then a room full of politicians to write a law that won't go into effect until like 10, 15 years. Whereas China, they see a problem, they find a solution, and they go, fix it. I don't care. Get it done. How come? But I like the article that Bill Maher, but they talked about the video that Bill Maher is talking about. Our country, the United States of America, is becoming a Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey circus show, and we're in the stands and watching it as it all goes down. And then outside in the bar across the street, you're watching China and Russia laughing at us all the way to the damn bank. So you have to ask yourself, political correctness and woke culture is destroying this country, and China is watching it from afar. They're basically watching this country crumble. And it's crumbling right in front of Russia and China, and they're laughing at it. I have to say this, guys. I have to say this. The fact that this country is going woke and canceling everyone just goes to show that China is eating our lunch. While we're so concerned about Dr. Seuss, Mr. Potato Head's genitals, okay, and worrying about like men competing in women's sports or men using the women's bathroom, China is already dominating the world. I'm telling you, man. All it would take is like this. China just to pay off a few countries. That's it. The United States is cut off from influence of the world. So basically it's like this. Thanks a lot, leftists. Thanks a lot, liberals. You just destroyed this country, and you think you're elevating this country by making it go woke, canceling people, being diverse and all that. You just destroyed the country because diversity has not won influences around the world. Wokeness has not won influences. Cancel culture has not won a damn thing. So basically, guys, we're watching the destruction of the United States of America at the hands of leftists and liberals who are being brought and paid off by the Chinese Communist Party. Plain and simple. And yes, we are losing to China, and we've already lost a long time, about a couple of months ago or a long time ago, but the returns on all the losses haven't magnified yet. And it will magnify in the coming months and years. It will magnify. And once it does magnify, I'm going to sit there and say, I told you so. And I'll bet you that. I'll bet you that as I get my diaper changed, I'm going to say, I told you so, that China was going to eat our lunch. China is going to be the dominant power in the world. China is going to be be the naval superpower in the world? I told you so, man. I told you so. But like I said, man, this article really got me fired up. And yes, like I said, guys, yes, it will be in the show notes today, and there will be a video link to it, so you can see what I'm talking about. All right. But in a moment, after I drink my cup of coffee, we got another topic to talk about. Okay, we're back, guys. My next topic we want to talk about is the backlash that Tucker Carlson is facing from the Department of Defense. Okay? I really want to talk about this because on Tuesday, Tucker Carlson talked about how our military is becoming more feminine and more weak, while China's military is becoming more masculine. Okay? I have to agree with Tucker Carlson on this one, is that our military has become so weak, so broken, because you have the illegitimate president who's more concerned about pregnant women wearing flight suits or paying for the transgender sex reassignment surgery for military personnel, and for basically like trying to root out extremism or white supremacy or racism in the military. You wonder why we lost the war. We lost the second Cold War with China. You wonder why. The military right now is going woke to broke, and basically going like a PC, like PC to the extreme, that we can't even win a single battle or a single war. You wonder why, guys. You wonder why. I look at it like this, guys. Our military, which is the last line of defense, and the first and last line of defense in this country, is basically been neutered, been weakened. Because the socialist Democrats, the leftists and the liberals have tarnished, have ruined the military, have made it where they're so concerned about like female standards or lowering standards or basically allowing transgenders to serve in the military than to fight wars, win battles, or basically taking the war to the enemy's home front instead of here in the United States. It's really a mockery, because while China's military is more masculine and being built more by the hour, we're being weakened from within. Yeah, China is building the largest navy in the world, while we're being like neutered and basically like feminized. So I just want to say this. When has diversity ever won a war? When has diversity ever won a battle? I mean, I want to know. Because many times I see these leftists who are saying, oh no, we need to root out extremism in the military. Oh, we need to root out white supremacy in the military. This is why, guys, our military right now, I hate to say this, it's a disaster right now. And then right now in the military, they're under this mandatory 60-day stand down to root out extremism and all that, and white supremacy and racism. All the while, Russia and China continue to build up and to become like the third or second most powerful military in the world, or pretty soon we'll probably be one of the most powerful military in the world while we're crumbling. So I just want to know. It's like this. When is the DOD going to realize that you're playing the part of destroying this country from within? I thought the military was supposed to be like free of politics, free of the social issues that everyday citizens have, and instead focuses on winning wars, winning battles, and preventing the enemy from fighting on our doorstep. I want to know, man. It just seems like our military has become neutered. Our military has become weakened. It's weakened to the level of President Carter and President Ford. It is, man. If you want to look at it this way, guys, look at the U.S. military during the Ford administration and the Carter administration. That alone should tell you how the U.S. military is going to look like, okay? And it's scary. It really is, okay? And it's really scary. And you know the funny part about this, guys? You have the DOD attacking a journalist for questioning and criticizing the military. Since when is the DOD, since when did the Department of Defense ever have did this? When? The DOD should be facing criticism. But because the DOD has been infected with leftists and Democrats, it's another sign that the military has been weakened. It's another sign that the military has gone woke to broke. Okay? It seems that you have these high-ranking senior enlisted personnel, and then you have these high-ranking officers, and then including retired officers coming out of the woodwork attacking Tucker Carlson for criticizing the military. Why do you think you have military analysts doing that all the time, criticizing it? They're not attacking them. This is why the DOD should not be criticizing people. Attacking journalism? That's what authoritarian countries do. That's what military-run countries do, like in Burma. They go after journalists. Are they doing the same thing here in the United States? Because last I checked, this is the United States of America. This ain't Burma. This ain't Myanmar. So the DOD needs to apologize to Tucker Carlson. They need to step back, because once they start dabbling in social, political, and whatnot, this is where it becomes very dangerous in this country. Okay? And I'm telling you, man, the military officials that are attacking Tucker Carlson need to come out and apologize. They need to, man. They need to. Because if you're attacking the military, you're no better than the military-run country in Burma, who oftentimes attack journalists. You're no better than them. And you got the galls to attack Tucker Carlson, and then you have one like Marine unit. I think it's the 2nd MEF, the 2nd Marine Expeditionary Force, saying get it right. Get right before you get left, boomer. I'm telling you, man. Wokeness is the biggest threat in this country. Wokeness and cancel culture is what's going to destroy this country. Not a missile, not a bomb, not an attack from China, but wokeness and cancel culture. It's going to destroy this country. And when all is said and done, and afterwards, there ain't going to be nothing left in the United States of America. This is why, guys, I'm outraged that the military would use social media to attack a citizen for criticizing the military. How fucking dare you do that? On my taxpayers' dime. How dare you? It's unquestionable, you know? And I like this. And I like this tweet from Representative Rick Crawford. Unconscionable that active duty members in uniform and from the official military social media platforms have leveled personal political attacks on a media figure. This is no longer the same military my grandfather and my father, my uncles, and my brothers and I served. Yep, I have to agree with Representative Crawford. Okay? I have to agree. I have to agree. And this retired colonel, Maines, someone should just slap him upside the head. Someone should, man. Someone should slap him silly that just because you're in the military in uniform and that you're not immune to criticism, someone should explain to him, why do we have military analysts like that? Why do we have the defense analysts around the world like that? Someone should really go after him. And I tell you this, any military personnel that attacks a journalist should be dishonorably discharged and resign immediately. They're an embarrassment to the United States of America. They really are. This is why, guys. This is why, guys, China is really laughing at us. Because we're destroying this country within. We're destroying this country from the inside. China doesn't even have to do it with the damn finger. Okay? We literally have become the laughing stock of the world. We literally have become an embarrassment. I'm shocked. Okay? I'm shocked. All right? This is why I am shocked that the Department of Defense would launch a political attack on a journalist for criticizing about maternity uniforms, feminizing the military. Isn't that what a journalist's job is? To question why the military is doing things or why our political leaders are doing things? If the Pentagon can't even take criticism, God, I wonder how can they take a war with China? I wonder if you can't take criticism from a journalist, Department of Defense, I want to know how you can take a war with China. Answer that for me. You literally are an embarrassment to this country. Literally, man. This is why our military has become a disaster. Okay? It has become a laughing stock of the world. I'm sorry to say this. But if you're attacking Tucker Carlson on taxpayers' dime and money, you should be fired. You should resign. You should be dishonorably discharged immediately. Pretty much, I'm upset at the way our military is being run right now. It's being overrun by leftists and Democrats who are more concerned about wokeness, cancel culture, or white supremacy or extremists than winning battles, fighting wars, and making sure the enemy does not step foot in the United States of America. I'm sorry, man. Our military right now is in likely no position to fight a war, let alone win a battle. Okay? I'm sorry to say this. I really am. But I just want to say it's like this. In both my two topics that I talk about today, you just have to realize this. China is laughing at us all the way to the bank. They're eating our damn lunch. And in about an hour, they're going to go hungry and they're going to want another one. We're pretty much destroying this country from within. And we're destroying it all while China is sitting back at the bar over there and with Russia and drinking and laughing at our destruction. They literally are. And the bartender's probably sitting there going, it's sad. The United States was once the greatest country in this bar. Now it's become the laughingstock of the world. And I'm hearing Russia and China over in the corner over there drinking it up and laughing at the destruction of America. I'm telling you, man, that bartender knows it. That bartender is seeing it. But everybody else around the bar is sitting there doing nothing and watching the United States of America destroy itself from within, you know? And Russia and China sitting back there in the back corner of the bar, drinking it up and laughing all the way to the bank. And they're eating our lunch at our expense. So what does this all mean, guys? It just means that we're being destroyed from within. This country is destroying itself from within. And China and Russia are laughing at us. They're laughing at us all the way to the damn bank. And I'm not surprised that they're laughing their pants off at it. I'm not surprised at all. I wouldn't be either. Okay? I wouldn't be. But you know what? I just want to say this. Guys. That wokeness and cancel culture is a threat to the United States. It's a threat to this country. And basically, political correctness and basically like launching an attack on someone just because they criticize you just goes to show that the Pentagon has people who are so damn weak that they can't even fend this country, let alone take a criticism from someone. Just goes to show that people in this country can't learn to grow a damn pear. Or they can't grow a damn spine. Okay? And we're watching other countries laughing at us. So you gotta sit there and just go like this. What the hell is going on with this country? Think about that, okay? Think about that. And let me know and put your comments below, okay? So anyway, guys, thanks for listening to Nikki's World. I'm Nikki, your host. I'll see y'all soon. Bye for now.